like why we went so far beyond the
Yeah.
original
Um,
plan?
There was nothing like exact. I don't know. I guess. I think, I think that the 5 to 6 month whatever that was kind of assumed that I'd be back playing. I think that was a little unrealistic to be playing college basketball. Like I said before, when this whole thing happened, I felt pretty good just walking around day-to-day activities. But it's a whole different animal trying to get out there and practice and play full speed, moving laterally. And when I tried doing that after a few weeks, that's when I felt like I was starting to get setbacks, and that's what made it difficult.
You're probably going to ask this, but is there any chance that you're going to be around here next year?
Just asked that. Been asked that a lot. At this time, like I just said, I really don't know. It all depends on how I'm feeling in a few months. I'm sure I'll have to sit down and talk to doctors, my family, coaches, and kind of see what the deal is.
How does it feel right now?
It feels okay. Still some good days, some bad days. Especially days after if I practice or do a little bit too much, maybe. Working out wise, I'll definitely feel it for the next few days. But overall, I definitely feel like it's getting better.
Is a future in basketball something you still are planning on, as far as whether it be? I mean, at the time it was announced, Coach Beeline said that there was a job waiting for you. But is it something playing wise you still think you want to do?
Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I kind of got to wait and feel it out in a few more months. See how I'm feeling. Right now my biggest focus is just getting healthy and make sure I'm graduating.
How hard is it watching these guys battle to try to make the tournament and not being able to do anything on the court physically to help?
Yeah, it sucks. It stinks. I think it was a similar situation last year with Derek and Karras. It was similar. Just seeing those guys log such heavy minutes this year. Wanting to get out there and help, but knowing that I can't. It definitely doesn't sit well.
How different, in your mind, would this season have been had you and Karras been healthy?
I think it would have been a lot different. I can't make any remarks regarding record or where to be or anything like that. But I just know from experience. I think it's a lot different. Teams are a lot different when you have senior leaders out there. The fact that we don't have any seniors playing this year, I think our young guys have done a great job. They're growing and getting better every day. But it's just tough when you don't have seniors playing big-time college basketball.
It's like when you look back at your freshman year going to the Final Four, do you almost appreciate it even more now than maybe you did at the time?
Yeah, definitely. I always say, my first 2 years, it was I almost thought this was just like college basketball. I thought it was just like a walk in the park. It's like we're going to win a lot of games, not much adversity. Everything's, going great when you're winning. But then I think, last year and this year, a little bit of a reality check. Facing adversity, guys get injured, things like that. Really for my first 2 years, other than Mitch's injury, we were pretty smooth sailing. But definitely makes me appreciate it more. But at the same time, I'm not upset with how these last, because I feel like that's part of college basketball.
Having gone through ending your season back in December and sort of the mental processes involved, is there anything that you say to Karras now about kind of accepting it, I guess?
Not really. I guess I can't really tell him to accept it or anything like that, but I guess the conversation would be more I always just let him know that I wanted what was best for him, and just to make sure he's smart and not doing anything just to make everybody happy. Make sure you got to take care of yourself, because obviously he has a future ahead of him.
Is it bizarre at all to you knowing those guys you played with as a freshman could still be here playing as a team?
Yeah, it's crazy. I think about all the time. Could you imagine if my class was still here, all 5 of us? But I feel like every team in college basketball would probably say that. What if, the Kentuckys or the Dukes, all those guys had all their teams too? It's not enough basketballs to go around. So you can't really use that as an excuse or an argument. But it would be really cool, because those are 3 of my good buddies.
Mike, with all the injuries the last couple of years, it's tricky to judge where the program's at right now. Where do you think the program's at?
Oh, I think I'm not, questioning at all. I think we're in a good spot. I think the coaches and the guys, considering what we've gone through the past couple of years in terms of injuries, and I'm not using that for an excuse, but I don't think we've really flinched in terms of attitude and effort.
Have you had a conversation with Coach Beeline that, if you hypothetically do decide or are healthy enough to play next year, that there is a spot for you to come back? Because obviously, this wasn't something maybe that they were planning on and you obviously weren't planning on before the year started.
Haven't really had a conversation with them about it, just because, I know, like you guys know, I know the scholarship situation, things like that. But I also know at this time that I'm not feeling good, I'm not ready to play. And I always told them, I was like, I'm not going to, come back and eat up a scholarship if I don't think I can play and help. So I really won't be talking to them, making that decision until I think I'm ready. And until after season, I don't want to distract them any more than anyone else.
Do you anticipate that conversation taking place, though?
Yeah, probably. I would imagine. I'm sure he'd probably want to come up to me and have to talk to me about it or something after season. But like I said, right now, I feel like this isn't the right time to be asking about next year. We're trying to make a tournament push.
So
I mean, that said, you do have the option next year of doing whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of places would love to have you. Has that thought crossed your mind of what it would even be like? Just even seeing Max in an Indiana uniform looks weird.
Yeah.
Have you pictured yourself in anything in a role like that?
No, I definitely haven't pictured myself wearing anything.
Maybe
but,
not Indiana.
Anything but the maize and blue. Yeah. No, it was. And Max is one of my good buddies, but it was real weird. Seeing him, especially, for me with how great Michigan's been to me and all the fans. So that's not really something I've given much thought to.
Would you like to play though if you're healthy?
I mean, if I'm healthy, yeah, but I guess that's like a loaded question. I've said it's like, would I like to be a millionaire or be a doctor? It's like, yeah, shoot, but who wants to go to school for 7 years? But no, if I'm healthy and I think I can play stuff like that, obviously I want to consider it. But that's something I have to run by with the coaches, my family, all that stuff.